Hello everybody, happy Thursday. Thursdays are a fabulous day. Today though, instead of sharing with you guys a full day of meals, because it is slim pickings around here with food until I am done with my grocery haul tomorrow, I'm going to go on and show you guys our before with our pantries and our freezers and just let you see what we have right now. And then we're going to just kind of do whatever with our meals today. And then tomorrow I will go to the store, full day of shopping, and I will show you guys our humongous monthly haul, and you will see everything replenished, and I will show you a look at everything afterwards in our fridges and freezers. So let's go look at all of our fridges and freezers. And then I thought I would also go through and just tell you guys what I am going to make for dinner. I think there's 27 or 28 dinners that I have planned for this month. So you may want to stick around for that. All right, let's go see it all. Okay, so then here is the downstairs pantry and our end of the month look at that, at what our pantry looks like. Here it is. Okay, so here we go. Up here I have some rice back there, so I'm not buying any rice this time around. I do have a few cans of this mandarin oranges, cranberry sauce. It's like I have 3 cans of that, 2 cans of pumpkin, a can of pineapples left. I do have some tomato paste here. I don't have a whole flat anymore, but I'm okay and did not get any of that. I've got plenty of stewed tomatoes, as you can see. This is diced tomatoes. I do not have enough to get me through the month, so I did get some more diced tomatoes. Tomato sauce, I'm just missing like 2 rows back here, so I am going to be fine on that. Crushed tomatoes, I did buy some more because I want to make sure that I have plenty for making spaghetti sauce and stuff like that. Canned mushrooms, I don't need any. I've got plenty. This is a row of cream of mushroom, chicken noodle, and tomato. Don't need any soups. We really don't do soup either in the summertime. Then a bunch of coconut milk, which I will go through. I just have not yet. Some different nut butters. I have almond butter, another almond butter, and a nut zero. So the only peanut butter or butter that I'm getting is peanut butter. A couple of these vegetable stocks left, but I'm going to be making my own from now on. I've got 2 beef and 1 vegetable left. My dried beans, I do have, it looks like a good amount of canned carrots, about 5 cans of peas, quite a few green beans still, and about 8 cans of corn, but I still have some frozen corn, so I should be good on corn. Dried beans, I have plenty of dried beans, except for lentils. I only have 1 bag there, so I am getting a couple bags of lentils. Here, I'm going to do the dried beans instead. So this is a mix. I only have 4 cans of black beans, 2 cans of garbanzo beans, and then 4 cans of chili beans. Then in here, I stocked up last time. Flour was on sale, so I am good on flour. That's flour. Both of those down there are flour. In here is powdered sugar and brown sugar. I did get some more brown sugar. 1 jar of peanuts, some cornmeal, a little bit of stuffing mix, some noodles there, and more noodles here. So I did not buy any noodles. I have a few spices up there, but I did need some other spices, and I got it. Little Jif mix. I have 2 containers of oats, so I only have 2 in my cart. I have some applesauce here, so I did not buy any applesauce. This is my sugar. So I do got a bag of sugar coming because we do a lot of baking and making drinks and stuff for the kids. I have 2 cake mixes. I got a bunch of cake mixes coming though because I am got birthdays coming up. Ronnie's birthday will be in June, and I know we'll have to make a lot. 1 box of cereal. They've got some open upstairs. 1 box of graham crackers. I will be getting 4 boxes of that. We go through a lot of graham crackers. Down here is just some odds and ends. Breadcrumbs, Spanish rice, scalloped potatoes, And then you come over here. I've got one big thing of syrup, so I am not getting any syrup. I've still got a mustard. I'm not getting mustard. There is no ketchup. So I got a bunch of ketchup coming. 4 cans of tuna, so I didn't get any more tuna. I didn't get barbecue sauce because I've got those 3 containers of barbecue sauce. This basket here is just popcorn. That's all it is, it's popcorn. And then over here I have some Reynolds wrap. I have, I thought I was out. That's so cool, I didn't even realize I had it. Love it when that happens. A few popsicles. There's a V8 Splash. Nobody really likes that. That's why that is still here. They like V8 Fusion, not the Splash. Little fridge. Empty. Just a baking powder or soda. So as you can see, for us, this is a very low pantry. We will definitely be stocking this up. A lot of my stock up though is going to be freezer. So I will show you the pantry after. But it's mostly going to be freezer type stuff this time around. But it will still look, I'm sure, very different in my pantry. So I will show you that tomorrow after I am done and I get everything put away. Alright, this is my upstairs pantry. So I do still have some chips. And yes, I will be getting still a few more chips. Because we have cookouts and stuff going on this month. Then here, this is not organized, I know. This is the lived-in pantry, the one everybody grabs all the time. Again, tons of noodles. That's why absolutely no noodles at all on my list. I do have 1 cake mix, 1 lemon pound cake mix, and then a pound cake mix. Let's see, that's more noodles, brown rice, some more spaghetti, a few little cans of this and that, some cabbage with apples, some corn tortillas, a little bit more noodles. This aisle, a row, is just rice, some oats, different beans, lentils, some coffee, dried mulberries, stuff like cornmeal, polenta, coconut, flaxseed, that type of stuff. That's what all of that is. Then you come down here and we have some chili. I'd gotten this. It was dented cans, so I got them on clearance for $2.10. A little bit of chickpeas, some more coffee, little box of mac and cheese. Again, that was on clearance. Some nuts, more like soup mixes, like dried soup mixes. Maybe that's harvest grain, just some different stuff like that. And then down here is again more of the same kind of stuff, like cocoa powder. There's some quinoa. This is wheat berries. That one's empty. There's a couple empty ones in here, like cornstarch, just that type of stuff is in there. And then down at the bottom you've got some cream of wheat, coconut oil, some peanuts, a few little boxed things going on. Pretzels fell. And then here my potato bucket is empty, my onion bucket is empty, and then my sweet potato and yellow potato bucket still had some, so I will use some of that tonight. And I don't have sweet potatoes on my list. I have syrup and some vegetable oil. And over here is just some dressings, what's left of peanut butter that we have, baby food for Theo, just a few things like that. And I will link down below the video where I posted a look at our pantries and freezers when we very first went on a budget. And they were pretty well stocked up. So definitely getting trickier as things are wearing down and getting thinner. Making that $900, $100 a month per person, which breaks down to be a little over $3 a person a day. And you're talking, that is for everything. That is for baby food, diapers, toiletries, shampoo, cleaning supplies, everything that we buy. If we reuse it or buy it on a regular basis. So quite a tight budget. Like I said, that's little over $3. I think it's like $3.40 something cents a person a day. It's not easy to live on $3.40 something cents a person. So, all right, here is inside the fridge. So our fridge, I do have 1.5, half and halves. Back here is a big old thing of Frank's hot sauce, because yes, we love some wings. Some heavy whipping cream. They have about a half a thing of soy milk left. This is it for our V8 Fusions. That's it for our milk. But we only go through about 1 gallon every 2 weeks. We do not go through a lot of milk, which I know surprises a lot of people. We just don't. There is feta. I do have a bunch of American cheese and some butter back there. That's all just cheeses right there. Down here is some cottage cheese and sour cream. I have 1.5 dozen eggs left. This is, I just got it out of the freezer. It was leftover chicken with some carrots and stuff. We're gonna have that for dinner tonight. And then there's a little bit of corn left from dinner one night and some pineapple. They'll eat that up today. That's it for pepperoni. There's 2 pieces of Luke's pizza here. We do have a watermelon. We never ended up cutting that when we had our get together, so I'm actually saving that for this next Saturday. And they come again. And here is just some of our veg cut up, ready to go. They'll munch on that today too. A couple tomatoes in there. A little bit of lettuce and carrots. Condiments. And then my inside freezer looks really full, but I keep weird things in my freezer. So we do have a couple juice left. Up here is some more of the frozen veg. So I did not buy tons of frozen veg, but I did buy some. And here again, more frozen vegetables. Another juice. This, I wanted Luke to try those. He never did eat them, so I'm gonna set those out when we have our gathering on Saturday too and let everybody eat them up. Other than that, this is chocolates that Charles uses for decorating cakes. That's all nuts. Yes, I freeze my nuts because these are nuts that we use for cooking. Like here is some raw hazelnuts, and we will make our own Nutella out of that. Raw macadamia nuts for cookies. Raw walnuts back here for cookies. Big thing of raw cashews back here. Those make great creamy goodnesses, like additions to cheesecakes and stuff like that. And then here is our frozen fruit. Not a lot going on there anymore, but enough. In here I have some of the meats. This is the cheeseburger joes that were left over. I froze that, and some taco meat from last night. I froze this. They're gonna eat tonight, so that leaves some catfish and a few little things there. And then in here, a few waffles for Luke, a little bit more of the Aldi brand Halo Top, and then there's a little chicken and some little sausages. Okay, and I went ahead and unlocked it. Here is the outside freezer, and this is getting moved downstairs tonight. So all that's left is these 4 little ice cream sandwiches. That was from our big gathering. These are the oatmeal cookies that I made the other day, and I told you I was freezing a bunch. So I scooped them out and froze them, so I have cookie dough ready to go. This is a few of the burgers left from Memorial Day weekend, and here were some that did not get eaten. So I will just thaw those out for lunch one day. And some popsicles, again from Memorial Day. That's it, freezer's empty. So that's it. I can show you underneath where our cereal cupboard is, because we do have a little cereal cupboard. Again with the milk. The kids have eaten cereal like the last couple days, but that's rare. Usually I make breakfast. So that's another reason I think we just don't go through a lot of the stuff like that, the milk. But here is the cupboard. Okay, so in here is all kind of partially eaten cereal. Like here is the Cheerios. That's what's left of them. So it's a lot of very partially eaten boxes. Let's see, except this one I got on clearance. Little peep thing, I got it for $1.89. And this big box of Frosted Flakes I had gotten for $2. They opened it on the wrong side. I had gotten that on clearance because the box was dented, and then I had gotten this one on clearance for $1.74, and it is just some maple Cheerios. So there's Raisin Bran, Mini Wheats, Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Oreo O's. And then in here, you're talking protein powders, lots of protein powders, buckwheat flour, stuff like that. You know, this is like coconut flour down here, nutritional yeast. And then lots of protein powders and raisins are up here, matcha teas, cocoa butter, goji berries, all that kind of superfood stuff. And I forgot to show you, in here is one of our buckets, but this is empty. This is where Pop-Tarts, Nutri-Grain bars, it's got some Hershey Kisses in here, it looks like. I don't even know what that's about. But like different Craisin packets. A sweet and salty bar, that's where that stuff goes. Here's some trail mix that we had gotten on clearance for $1.62. Normally it's $6.49, so that was huge savings there. Probably should get more if they have it next time I go. I got this at Meijer because that's perfect, like take to the pool food. And the baggie, the deal with that is when they open a package, they usually only get one, Luke or the girls. So the baggie always gets put back in. I need to throw this wrapper away, but we reuse baggies here. And this side, suckers, a little bit of cotton candy and one little bag of chips. And then over here is the rest of the cereal and then crackers and marshmallows.
Okay, Mommy. So I need to answer a question. Before you continue, you need to download Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay?
Oh, I think I will try. Okay, so that is everything in my pantries, my cupboards. The only thing that I didn't show you was our bread area, and that's because it's empty. We got none. We have no bread, no buns, no bagels, no anything. It's empty. So we definitely stretched ourselves out and did great. And then I want to tell you guys what we plan on having then this month for meals. But also, I wanted to say there were two questions that I remember off the top of my head that were asked on the live yesterday, and there were a handful that I don't remember. So I will go back through and read every comment again and write down every question because I don't want to miss anybody's questions. If you guys have questions, our life is an open book. We share everything with you guys. I have no problem answering questions. If it is something that we cannot answer, we will just tell you. It's not something we're going to talk about. But that's very little. That's more if you're asking about ex-relationships kind of things. Or, you know, the kids' moms and dads and stuff like that, because we are a blended family. We're not going to talk about that. But pretty much everything else we will. So ask away. But a couple of the questions real quick. One was, what nationality is Charles? Ellen, you asked me that a couple times. Charles is Italian, and he is Scottish, and he is Irish, but a lot of Italian in there. And I am mostly German, but I definitely have other stuff going on too, but a lot of German. So that answers that part. Then somebody asked about Trim Healthy Mama, because I am following that. So I wanted to show you my suggestion on which book to get, because if I had to do it all over again, I would have bought a different book. So this is the actual diet plan, the Trim Healthy Mama plan. And it is great. It's a lot of reading, but it is fabulous. But this book, that one though, has no recipes at all. None. It tells you where to go for recipes. It also tells you, it does give you though menu ideas, which is great. But this book that was given to me, I love. And it does, in the beginning of the book, it goes all into depth about what the different meals are that you should eat. It's really all you need is this book. And then majority of this book is recipes. Now they also sell their own products, like buying their brand of flour and all these superfoods and stuff that they put in some of their recipes. But I am not doing that because I'm on a budget. So I am omitting all of that any of the recipes that call for that stuff, I just do a different recipe. Because a lot of them don't have that special stuff. I'd say it's like 50-50. So if you're all about getting all the special ingredients, then you can, and you could make every recipe in here. And if you're not, and you just want real food without potions and lotions kind of thing, then you can also do that with this. So I would definitely recommend this book, the Trim Healthy Table, over the other one if you're only buying one. If you can buy all three, there's another cookbook, and you can buy all three, then do it. But I would say that one is if you're just going to buy one. All right, enough going off subject on that. There were also, like I said, a handful of other questions, and you know, I wish I could remember all of them off the top of my head, but I just can't. So I will write them all down, and I'm going to try my hardest to get Charles to do a live with me next week sometime. He's kind of nervous about doing a live. He's not as, you know, want to be in front of the camera as I am kind of person. So I will write those all down though, and any questions you guys have and want to continue to ask, please do, and I will answer them as much as I can. All right, so now let's talk about what I am making this month. Okay, so basically how I'm doing my meal plan this month is, instead of doing a weekly plan and breaking it all down, I'm starting with a monthly, and then I will break that down after I've gotten everything from the store and I kind of know what we're doing each week. I will then cross these off and write things down into a weekly menu, just to kind of shorten it all up. But here are some things that we're doing. We're going to do nachos with bean and cheese for lunch one day, and English muffin pizzas. So I do have a bunch of English muffins coming, and I'm going to make some sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches with those, and I'm going to make not only that, but English muffin pizzas. We are going to make a chili pie. We're going to do a taste of home casserole, so it's got like all kind of just down home goodness. Easy pizza casserole. A smoked sausage salad, Mamma Mia meatloaf, loaded Philly cheesesteak meatloaf, a hubby lovin' chicken, some little sweet, little spicy drumsticks, some flaky Parmesan tilapia, firecracker salmon, some Amish slaw, that's just a side though, a cherries on top chicken salad, those are lunches, a cream of crunch tuna salad, a no-bake breakfast cheesecake. And then back to dinners, we're going to do stuffed shells. We'll do tacos and taco salads. Got to throw in the easy nights. A spaghetti and meatball, that's an easy night in my family. That is one for me that I can make that every single person in the family, from Theo, excluding Luke, from Theo on up, eat it. You guys know Luke, it's pizza, that's about it. Then there was one called Purple Pikelets, and this is from the cookbook that Lotta sent me, so it is Australian. And so some of the things in there when I read that cookbook, it's like pancakes are what these are. Kind of is what it looks like anyway, but when I read them, some of the ingredients, it's funny because we don't have them here. Or, you know, they're called something different. But I absolutely love that. I think it's precious. And we are going to do meatball subs one night. Old Bay shrimp and sausage sheet pan. We're going to do a broccoli cheddar soup. Chicken tiki marsala. Ranch parmesan chicken. We are going to make cinnamon pinwheels. Again, from the book of Lotta sent us. Some chocolate peanut butter Cheerio cups. Nova Scotia oat cakes. Jamaican banana fritters, apple nachos, those are more snacks. It's all kind of mixed up together because I was just writing everything down. Eggplant parmesan one night, hamburgers and hot dogs. That actually is going to happen on the 1st because we're having another cookout. Chicken enchilada and or stuffed spaghetti. A taco cornbread bake. Chicken shamra is what it's called. It's something I found on Pinterest that just looked really good. Cracked chicken burgers. Those looked really good. They have cheese and bacon and ground chicken, and you make a burger out of it. Looks so good. And I have homemade pizza one night and Mississippi roast. Now that is $26 recipes that I'm gonna be doing. And there are 30 days in June. So out of that leaves, what, 4 days that I don't have anything planned. But especially in the summer, that's kind of open, and I like it to be open. One, there always could be leftovers, although we'll probably mostly have leftovers for lunches. But we get invited somewhere, or, you know, something happens and we're out, and so everybody's gonna have a pizza. There's just always something happens in the summer, or I just don't feel like cooking and they want to make pancakes. That's so happened even just last week. And they want pancakes for breakfast, for dinner. Just something simple like that. So I like to leave some days open when I make out all of my meals. I have not done the monthly shopping for a little while, and I'm very excited to be getting back to that. We just did weekly as I was trying to get everything cleared out of my fridge and start this budget. So that's what I got for you guys today. I know it's not really any of the family. You got Luke for a second. But Katie and Theo left with my mother. Ash is at guard. Brooke just got back from her last final, so we officially start summer. Yay! Woo, woo, woo! And Charles is at work, but he'll be home tomorrow. And Ronnie is just floating around here doing whatever. Still potty training Luke, so it's kind of hard to get him on camera. And then as I say that, he is doing fabulous, you guys. Day 3 of no diapers. He is doing fabulous. He had one accident. He was trying to get to the bathroom and he went in the kitchen. It's like, well, one accident, not a big deal. It happens. It will happen probably for a while, and it's okay. But yeah, I think that's about everything. Now, don't forget, tomorrow I'll be going to my monthly grocery haul. So I will share that with you guys. And it will be a little bit different because I have to go back and forth and back and forth. I put in 5 orders at Walmart because that is the only way I could use all the codes of the $10 off for sharing with you guys, which I had 4 of them. So I did get $40 off my order. So thank you, thank you. And each of you should have gotten $10 off your order too. And I am going then between 8 and 9. 9 and 10, 10 and 11, 11 and 12, and 12 and 1. Plus I'm going to Aldi and doing my big shopping there. So I'll be doing a lot of shopping and take you guys along for what I can of it. So I hope all of you have a fabulous day. It's rainy nasty here, so hopefully it's sunshine where you are. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everybody.